Hello everyone, welcome back to my book talk videos. My name is Jane. I work at the Woodland Park Public Library and I'm here today to talk to you about some exciting new YA books we have available for you at the library. Let me get this started. The first two books we're going to talk about together because they involve the same train. The first one is called Beast Rider by Tony Johnston and Maria de Rhoads. It was published in 2019. It's a young adult novel recommended for readers age 12 and up. Here's the intro to the story. They say in this place we live that someday La Bestia, the beast, will come and get you. One day, if you stray too far, as some niños have done, it will grab you and drag you away forever. For a long time, I did not believe them, till it took Tonio, my brother. In dreams, I can feel its hot breath on my neck. I hear its fearful scream. I know that sometime very soon, I will follow the terrible, tempting voice, and the beast will take me away or kill me. La Bestia is a train. Imagine leaving home at just 12 years old with nothing except for a few clothes, a few dollars, and a few snacks. That's exactly what happens to the main character in this book. His name is Manuel. He is brave, loyal, and adventurous. He has one goal: to ride the beast north, through Mexico, cross the river in order to reach his older brother, who has moved to Los Angeles. It's a dangerous trip. First, Manuel must jump onto a moving train, climb up to the top, and stay balanced despite being cold and tired. Can he do this? This book is a fast-paced read. It's an adventure. It's exciting from the very beginning. The author leaves readers turning the pages and wanting to know how Manuel will get to the next train stop. Over and over, Manuel jumps on La Bestia, risking his life. This story is based on true experience. Beast Rider, it's eye-opening about what many people risk to come to a country that they've never been to before. For some people, it's a risk to stay where they are. For all people, it's a risk to ride La Bestia north. Manuel is concerned about his brother because he hasn't heard from him for a long time. And it takes so long for Manuel to get to the United States. 3 years. Read Beast Rider to hear all about his journey. The second book about the same train is called We Are Not From Here. It was written by Torres Sanchez. Published in 2020, the age recommendation on this book is 15 and up. If you read and love Beast Rider, you might also be interested in this book, We Are Not From Here, by Torres Sanchez. We Are Not From Here follows a trio of teens as they ride La Bestia north. Each has their own reason for leaving, and they sacrifice something in order to achieve their goals. But escape is what they all need. They fear a reckless drug lord who threatens their lives and the lives of their family. Join Pulga, the big brother figure of the group, Chico, the younger brother, trying to be brave, and Pequeña. In a perilous situation, she has an unwanted baby and the drug lord knocking at her door, claiming her as his own, and the baby as his as well. Danger ahead is safer than danger behind. Meet this trio of friends and the people who help them on their journey. Honestly, Pulga has been planning this trip for years, knowing there might be a day when he has to escape from his neighborhood with Chico, his adopted younger brother. The characters in Beast Riders and We Are Not From Here spoke to my heart. They represent at least 1 million lives I will never live. I'm not likely to ever have to flee for my life by jumping on the top of a train. I probably won't have to choose between staying here in my safe home, near the family I love, and running to a new strange country. Stories like these make me think about the other lives, the impossible choices people face every day. These are two wonderful books, exciting books, scary books. I hope that you try them. Beast Rider is in the adventure section, so you can find it there downstairs. We Are Not From Here is a realistic fiction. Both are just wonderful reads. All right, the next book I want to talk to you is called Punching the Air. Let me find my cover picture. There it is. This book was written by E.B. Zoboi and Yusef Salaam, published in 2020, recommended for readers aged 14 and up. Punching the Air stars 16-year-old Amal Shahid. He's an artist and a poet. He and his mom, Umi, live together in an apartment. Amal attends high school, focusing on art. He has had a solo art show already, and some of his work has won awards. Even so, Amal often feels isolated. He's one of the few African American students in this school. He feels extra pressure, like his teachers are just waiting for him to screw up. Have you ever felt that way? One night, Amal happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he's accused of a crime that he didn't commit. He's tried as an adult, he's convicted, and sent to prison. In a heartbeat, Amal's whole world changes. His worst nightmare comes true. He doesn't know what will happen. He feels hopeless and violated. For Amal, art, music, and poetry are the way to escape from despair and darkness. Yusef Salaam, the co-author of this book, is a former convict himself. He was accused, tried, and found guilty of a murder he didn't commit. Yusef served many years in prison until his conviction was overturned. He and 4 other men who were also convicted are known as the Exonerated Five. Their story is featured in a Netflix series, When They See Us. Some of the poems Yusef wrote while incarcerated are featured in this book. This book is not a biography of Yusef Salaam. Amal and the others in this book are fictional. But because of the experiences Yusef had, he is able to provide some insight and provide some realistic picture of what it's like to be young, falsely accused and convicted, and serving jail time for a crime that isn't your fault. Punching the Air is a lyrical novel, so the chapters are written in poems. I found this book captivating. It held my attention the entire story. Because it's a long poem, the authors have to choose their words really carefully. Exactly. Each word has to count. It also means the book feels like a song or a rap. It's flowing and rhyming and smooth. This book is an exploration of racism in America, of institutionalizing young African American men. It weaves themes of hope, anger, family, and justice through the whole story. I hope you'll read it. Right now it's featured on our display upstairs, on our Black Voices Matter display, and it's available for checkout. The last book I want to talk to you today is called Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. It was published in 2020. It's intended for young adult audiences aged 13 and up. This book has a content warning in the front cover that says that this book mentions sexual abuse, rape, assault, child abuse, kidnapping, and addiction. Grown is a mystery, fast-paced. The main character is Enchanted Jones. Enchanted wakes up one morning in a pool of blood she thinks is beet juice. She has no idea what happened or how she got where she is. All 16-year-old Enchanted Jones wants to do a scene, and she's pretty good at it. When she auditions at a TV talent show, no one takes her seriously. She's had no training. She's a poor girl. She's African American. She's a long shot. No one takes her seriously except teen idol up-and-coming superstar Corey Fields. Corey whisks Enchanted into a dream world, shows her his recording studio, offers to give her voice lessons, takes her on a road tour. She's charmed by him, flattered that this kind of person would take an interest in her. She's a young African American woman in a family of moderate income. She recently moved from the city to the suburbs. She started a new high school. She's one of the few non-white students in that school. Her parents are on the conservative side of things. They really don't trust Corey from the beginning. As the story unfolds, things unravel for Enchanted in a big way. At first, it's just little things, like Corey doesn't like her short hair, so he makes her wear wigs. As time passes, Enchanted becomes trapped by Corey, imposing so many rules on her. No phone calls, no money for herself, and on it goes, until Enchanted wakes up to discover she's not the only girl this has happened to. Grown is a fast-paced page-turner of a mystery. It's darkness that I couldn't stop reading, realistic and sometimes graphic, honestly. Corey keeps saying love is complicated, but all her life Enchanted is told love shouldn't hurt. Read this book and find out the complete story of Enchanted Jones. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you love these books. Hope to see you soon in the library.